Okay, looks like they're trying to perhaps ban gas stoves, changing the way we cook. Now, on the surface, they're saying that there's been a study out there that shows a relationship between your gas stove and certain diseases, including things like childhood asthma. And so, therefore, maybe we should perhaps nationally ban gas stoves. And I don't know how far along that has gotten, if it'll actually come to fruition. I know in places like New Zealand, I think they've done something like this, but it wasn't the rationale for health. It was, saving the environment. Gas stoves emit greenhouse gases, particularly things like methane, and therefore we should ban them. Now, interestingly, just as an aside, one of the main gases from flatulence in humans is also methane, and we know that a vegan diet, in men at least, increases methane output or flatulence by 7-fold. And so perhaps, do we need to talk about banning veganism perhaps? Now, again, back to the health topic, if we're going to talk about things like childhood asthma and banning a gas stove because it slightly increases the risk for asthma, or at least it theoretically does, we should look perhaps at sugar-sweetened beverages, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, things like that, because those have definitely been shown to be linked with childhood asthma. And do you think we'll hear anytime soon calls to ban that from the same government entities that want to perhaps ban natural gas stoves? I'm skeptical that we'll see that. Part of me, believe it or not, is a little jaded and a little skeptical about their government's intention and who the winners they're picking and who the losers they want to pick. And I think it has to do with, perhaps money. Call me crazy. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think we should ban gas stoves? Gas stoves work pretty well to cook, particularly things like meat. I do a lot of cooking and, getting that stove nice and hot. And I know there's this thought that we can get an electric induction oven to do the same thing. But I think, again, I have a lot of skepticism around this, particularly around the health claims. And if we are going to be consistent, perhaps we should get rid of some processed junk food, sugary beverages. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. That's just me being skeptical, particularly when you have organizations like the American Diabetes Association. Here they are recommending a 1/4 cup of sugar added to, some cucumbers for their recipe. Sponsored by DaVita, a dialysis center. They're sponsoring the recipe, and they're saying let's stay connected, right? Connected for life. They want to keep that customer retention high, right? American Diabetes Association pushing sugar on its members. Fun times, guys. We'll talk to you soon.